Oh,
How about now?
wow.
Yeah. Let's go.
Well,
It's our first rodeo.
welcome back.
Welcome back, listener submission collection volume 5. We got 5 of these guys out there. Just a random bag of horror and paranormal.
Well, also, we had the creature feature too, which is kind of like in the same boat.
It is.
It's like if they're all sailing, it'd be on Noah's Ark, just a different animal.
Different animal. Yeah, I'm excited because there's some good stories in here. Good now. Oh, good.
Thank
now.
you.
Okay, I thought that was like a way of saying like good morning or good evening. Good now.
Good nowing.
Good now.
Hello, sir. Good now. Confirmed. Yasmin still likes our accents.
Oh, really?
The jokey
Did
ones?
you hear that?
I did hear that. Yeah.
Okay.
So we got a green light to continue those stupid accents we do.
Yeah, I used to be much better accents. I think too much about it now. You should just come out.
You think too much.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine that.
Yeah, but I hope everyone's having a great week. I hope if you wanted to vote, you voted, and if you didn't, then
That's fine.
you do you.
Yeah. Did you get a chance to go?
No.
That's fine.
You made time.
I did. I posted on our Instagram story.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. Who'd you vote for?
People.
People.
Some people.
Don't worry about it.
Some Ohio people.
We don't talk politics here. But I hope everyone's having a good week. It feels good to be back in the swing of thing. This was our very first episode recorded on the Roadcaster.
I have to get it. We should.
No, we did it last time. Y'all know.
Yeah.
Go look it up if you want to see what it looks like.
What do you guys think of the audio? I thought it was pretty special.
Did you think it was too quiet?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
It didn't sound bad though. It's probably actually what volume should be like.
After it went through Ophonic,
Mm,
I think that it fixed it.
yeah. Okay. No, it's nice because I could actually see Charlie. Normally we had arms
Yeah.
with microphones, and you're like peeking around, like you tell your story, and then you're like looking to see his reaction. But now it's like here, so it's just like it's like red dinner. We should get pasta next time, just like while we're talking over a meal, telling horror stories.
Yeah, that would actually the mouth noises would be disgusting.
Let's just go to Olive Garden for our next episode.
We could with the Roadcaster.
We could. Let's get the soup, salad, breadsticks, and zombies.
Oh wow, what a combo!
What a combo. So listen to the podcast today. Good.
That's great. You're supposed to.
You're one of like 500.
Listen.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
It's fine. I just don't even.
Hope everyone voted.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we had 3 people submit stories. And I would say 1 and 3 were similar, and then 2 just you snuck in an alien encounter out of nowhere.
When my phone is done uploading, I have an email.
An email.
Yeah. It's still updating.
Was it sent to us?
Yeah.
I mean, I have my phone conveniently.
You do.
Right
I didn't
here.
even think about that.
Is that is it to our Gmail?
It is.
From oh, here you go.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Do the honors.
All right. So if this is from G himself.
Yes.
He said afternoon. Very, very frank. I like G. First of all, thank you for reading my story. Sitting here listening to it right now.
That's gotta be trippy.
Yeah. I imagine it is.
But you heard it.
Mine?
You were on Jim Harold's.
I was on Jim Harold.
This is my story, but
I did mine on too.
okay. So you had that experience.
I had it twice.
Is it trippy?
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird because you hear yourself
That's
on Jim Harold's.
That's true because it wasn't his interpretation of it.
Right.
You were telling it on his podcast.
Yeah, and Jim Harold's, he's also from Cleveland.
Yeah, everybody is from. If you're creative, you're somehow connected to Ohio.
He's a great guy. He's really nice. Like, he's not just, like, fake nice. He's really nice.
I appreciate being the comfort podcast. I don't know if I would consider us a comfort podcast, but I'm happy to be that.
Some people.
Yeah.
So G continues. He says, I've asked my friend Richie again if you remember the incident. He's still a big nope.
He said, stop fucking contacting me. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
He said, let me know if I can answer more questions. Again, you guys are awesome.
Yes. And then
Which is very nice to hear.
Coral didn't hit us up, but posted in our Facebook group and said
if you're interested.
to hit him up. So
And it was only a year. It's been a year.
if you're in our Facebook group, on Facebook, in our group, you can go to today and see Carl's comment.
Yeah.
And then you can ask him about what happened.
Yeah.
About Slimer and the dream.
It was just very vague.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to know if he saw, like, details in the head. What's that say?
Just became a patron. Yeah. No, listen, we struggled whether or not so it's called Patreon, but we didn't know if the people were patrons or Patreons. I'm pretty sure they're patrons.
I think they're patrons.
Yeah.
Like in ancient Greece,
Yes.
you would have patrons.
Okay. Either way, thank you and welcome. You got a lot of content you can catch up on, and we're recording more tonight after this, so
Yeah.
it's an ever flowing process.
There's a lot going. I'm gonna try to get a bunch of stuff out this month.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going
There's
on.
gonna be an interview this month.
Yes, we're gonna have an interview
There's
this
gonna
month.
be a quiz this month.
There's gonna be a quiz this month. There's gonna be a theatrical reading this month.
There's gonna be.
Are you? Am I doing the quiz or are you doing the quiz?
I'm doing the quiz.
You're doing the quiz.
Yes.
What's your topic?
I can't tell you.
I was trying to get him. Okay, so do you want to go person by person in
Yeah.
discussion?
Yeah.
And everyone in the chat, feel free to chime in. That's literally why we're doing this. We've already talked about this. So this is for y'all to get in and give us your thoughts and your opinions.
I'm very curious what you guys think of Carl's.
Yeah, and I don't think Yas is in the chat yet, so we can talk mad
Yeah, I
shit.
don't think it's gonna come.
Okay, we can.
Cause she gets up early.
That's fine. We can talk that mad shit then.
Yeah.
I wasn't. That wasn't about her. That was me. There was a little bit of fuzz that I was. Yeah.
I didn't have any fuzz.
Okay. So
The
first
way
person,
only mates can.
Coral.
The way only mates can. Yes.
Oh, the way only. Yeah. Talk smack. I wish I lit the candle, but that's okay.
We still. I can't.
We'll do it. We'll do it before the next thing we do.
Are you sure we can't do it now?
You can do it now if you
All right,
want.
let me do it.
All right. Charlie's gonna light our candle, and it's gonna smell. What is it like? Hot cocoa?
Hot cocoa and cream.
Here, let me see. Shout out. I don't know if this is Bath and Body Works. I think it is.
God, even taking the lid off, you can smell it. It's so good.
Oh gosh.
It's so good.
If you're not lighting candles, also check out Folklore and Flame. They literally refuse.
Ew.
They refuse to be one of our. What are you doing?
Oh, nothing.
They refuse to be one of our sponsors, because she thinks y'all are gonna just order a crap ton and then it's gonna stress her out.
You should do it anyway.
But yeah, just go to Folklore and Flame. They have one that's maple pancakes, I think now, or maple something.
Did you get that one?
I know I haven't yet. It's the shipping's a little bit. It's like $26, but they're really nice. We have the Kelly Hopkinsville Goblin one, which still smells excellent. But
I want to get one of them.
they have a maple one. You should get it.
I don't know if I want the maple one.
Okay, what do you want to get? Blueberry? There's a blueberry
No,
crumble one.
not
Oh,
blueberry.
I
I don't like blueberry. That's the weird thing about me is I don't like blue. Anything blue.
man, blue raspberry, blue
Oh.
blue berry pie.
Blue
It's
Gatorade.
blue Mio.
Blue water. No.
Blue water. I only drink black water. But anyway, okay. Wait, hold on. Expect to get in the voting, Netflix parties, monthly giveaways, quizzes, insider director cuts, even a free T-shirt after 3 months.
Wow.
Thanks, Orca. You should just hit everybody up with that. Just start going through our Instagram followers and be
You
like,
can do
hey,
that.
you too could have this.
I wouldn't be upset by it.
Okay, so Coral. No.
Oh, it's such a sad scene. I don't want to make such a joke out of it.
I'm not making a joke. It's memorable.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm better for Lori. Blues, I like blue a lot too. But anyway, go ahead.
So Carl saw the first thing he saw was this green entity in his room.
Yeah, what do y'all think the green means?
Is it an entity? Is it a dream?
I didn't think it was a dream until you told me the part where he has dreams
Yeah.
that are
Yeah.
creepy. But
Or
it could
even
be
an illusion.
Yeah, hallucination, delirious from waking up, sleep paralysis, or a ghost.
A ghost. But I've never heard of a green ghost.
I don't know if I have or not. There was the yellow runner.
That's true, but what was that? We don't even know what that was.
It could be just like lime green. Maybe it's like that between yellow and green.
It could be.
We don't know we don't know what anything is.
No.
It's all speculation. So he had the green encounter.
Mm-hmm.
There was the phone call,
Yeah, that was the last one.
and then there
Remember
was
me.
the lights in the
The
sky.
lights in the sky, which were, and then also the head on the house.
Oh yeah.
To me, that one stands out the most.
Really?
Yeah, just because I don't know what it is. If it's a shadow, I see like a Slender Man type thing. Like no face, sticking its head out.
Don't like that.
No, it's creepy. It's a creepy, scary thought, right?
Screery.
It's a scary thought.
Scary. Thanks for the follow. right there.
Oh, awesome.
Never really paid attention to that stuff before, but for some reason now it just popped up. We have a mini feed and a main feed. A sex demon. Why would you think that?
Oh, you know what's actually interesting? Our friend Alex, Ghost Type Ghost.
Does he prefer Ghost Type Ghost or Ghost Type Alex?
I think it's Ghost
Or
Type
Alex?
Ghost. I just call him Alex. I have it.
Yeah.
It's hard to break.
A sex demon ghost?
Well, he did bring up an episode about incubi and succubi.
Mm.
And that's a really good topic. I'd like to do that sometime.
Are they green?
No.
They're
Not,
not
typically, no.
They're not glowing green.
From what I know of them, I haven't done the research yet.
Do they peek their head out around houses?
No.
See, the phone call was the one that was the most dramatic to me, but it's a dream. So, like I said on the episode, he can probably break it down and take something from it.
That just
I
feels
cannot.
surreal to me.
Yeah.
That just feels like a surrealist kind of like painting.
Mm. Like the hands resist him.
Yeah, well that's not surrealist.
No, it's not. But it's a painting.
Yes, it is a painting. Yes.
Yeah, meet me halfway.
Someone messaged us and said you should do a video, a topic, an episode. Wow. On some days, an episode on another haunted painting.
Oh, send us another haunted painting. We should get someone to paint that photo, but instead of the boy, it's you.
No.
Like your face is on the boy.
Why would we do that? Why would we do
and
that?
And then we'll put it up on the wall.
That's kind of like what 13 Degrees of Screams does with
I see. I know, it's funny.
Yeah.
But I want this to be painted, not like digitally put on.
Be oil painted.
Yeah, I want someone to paint you on the hands resist him.
I want it to be oily.
And then I want to sue the original and say copyright. They can't prove which one came first.
I think they can.
All right, before we move on to G and the alien encounter, do any of y'all in the chat universe have any thoughts on Carl's stories? Find them believable, find them not believable? Give me Charlie's face painted on the Fresno Nightcrawler. Doesn't have a face. Like,
just put it on top of the body.
It can just be like we could be each kneecap. Our faces are the kneecap.
I said, "Hey boy" or "Hey hey."
It says "Hey hey."
They said, "Hey boy."
No.
Dang.
So if your face was on a Fresno Nightcrawler, would you have to punch yourself?
Kick myself.
You have to kick yourself.
Yes. Yeah.
One day, Charlie's gonna see a Fresno Nightcrawler, and I don't think he's actually gonna beat it up.
I'm gonna kick it
I don't think so.
so hard.
I don't think so.
Oh, did you see that one? It's a TikTok.
No.
You did. You responded to it.
I responded to. Oh yeah.
It was sent to us.
It didn't seem like a Fresno Nightcrawler.
No,
to
it
me.
seems like a demon.
Yeah, it was spooky.
It seems like a multi-dimensional monster.
It was spooky.
I wish I had the ability to play it right now. I would.
There's probably a way. Well, there is. We would have loaded it up, but we're off the cuff here, man.
Yeah. Nothing's planned.
I don't normally like wearing brands, even Old Navy, but I am into Gap outfits.
What's the question?
It's Gap.
Gap. Kids Gap.
No, nope.
Does Joey got Kids Gap?
He might. I don't think so.
Yeah.
And then soon I'll be on that Kevin Love Banana Republic.
Oh, did you see my my post for my the Halloween party I went to?
Yeah, you were a stop sign.
It was a signpost.
Signpost. I thought you were a stop
Because
sign.
it was a post sign.
Oh, okay.
Because it was a post party.
Yeah.
Because everything was post.
Yeah. You should have been Post Malone. That'd have been funny.
Eddie was
Get
Post
some
Malone.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, if there's no thoughts, no opinions, we're gonna move on from Carl's story, and let's move on to the one that I have not stopped thinking about. It's gonna have its own YouTube video.
Yeah.
Because
It's amazing.
it's one of the best. Now we've done some really good historical alien episodes, and we've had some good encounters. The Hamilton Lights were really good.
Mm-hmm.
Hawley's encounter, or Hawley's friends. It was,
yeah.
Was it Molly? I feel like it rhymed. Bali.
Oh,
Holly's-
sorry. I think you're right. Yeah. I think Molly.
Molly, yeah, like that UFO where they were hiking. We've had some really good UFO encounters that were submitted to us. But this one, for some reason, I just cannot stop thinking about it.
It's a great visual.
It's dark out because it's cold.
It's getting dark.
It's dark. I mean, it's dark like 5:30 here today. Literally, it was dark
Yeah.
at like 5:30, and it's cold out. It's snowy, so it's like, but it's got that quiet snowy where it's like
You
undisturbed.
can see like the beautiful kind of like red sunset,
Yeah.
yellow red sunset coming
Yeah.
down.
I was picturing it purple, to be honest, like a dark purple.
Oh, were
like
you?
it's already gone.
Okay.
But it could be either one. But it's like still, it's quiet, it's snowy. You're outside with your friend, and you just see this burning ball in the sky, and it's not like a shooting star. It follows you and it hovers over you, and then you lose time, and then your friend doesn't believe you. That's rough.
It isn't there when you get back.
Isn't there when you... Yeah, your friend's just gone. Man.
That's so wild.
It's like the perfect mix of a gripping story, but it's not like he's not like Antonio Villas-Boas, where he's like, I went up in space, I had space sex, I stole...
I hope not, he was a child.
I tried to steal this clock. You know, it wasn't... And there's nothing wrong with that. It's still fun to talk about. But it had like the perfect blend of setting it up, something outrageous happening, but not so far that you just think it's over the top and ridiculous.
Yeah, it's just...
I couldn't stop thinking about it. And I knew as soon as you told me, I'm like, this is going to be the clip. It's going to be on Instagram. It's going to be on YouTube. Milk this cow. Milk this UFO cow. It was just so good.
It's just like, what happened? The biggest question I have and can't be answered is what happened to them. What happened? Did they get abducted?
Well, duh.
I imagine they did.
I've never seen an actual UFO, but I've seen unexplainable bright flash of light on a cloudless night, so I'm definitely believable on that. When that was told, my friend in the car with me said, I think they had a stroke. Oh. But where was Richie was just like, oh, that looks unfortunate. Unless they co-stroked.
Co-stroke?
They co-stroked.
Do you hold hands and just...
Yeah.
Is that how that works?
I don't know. I think there'd be lasting effects of a stroke, wouldn't there?
I think so,
if you have a stroke, it affects like your face.
Especially if you're missing for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Not it doesn't have to affect your face. Can.
I would question Richie if it was a stroke.
Yes.
He's just like, that looks rough. All right, I gotta get home though. Mom's making meatloaf tonight. Catch you later, bro. You don't like meatloaf?
No.
Yeah.
Does anyone like meatloaf?
Just a bunch of ketchup.
Did you like meatloaf before you went vegetarian?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Claire likes meatloaf. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That's like one of my least favorite things.
Really?
Yep.
All right. So we're gonna have to have some like, eventually in the next 5 years, like some huge thing where it's like you can make me do something, but if you do it, you have to eat meatloaf with like mayo on top of it. Charlie will throw up. Like we'll have to get that blur effect on Final Cut.
You will have to.
Yeah.
Because that's...
But then you can make me do something you will eat is bad.
Okay.
I don't know what that would be.
Yeah.
I don't know. Eat like a piece of chicken or something.
Oh, what a punishment.
I don't know. Only UFO I saw was living in the mountains in Mexico as a child. Pretty freaky. Wow. You had me at UFO and mountains.
Yeah.
That sounds... Because that's like the Berwyn Mountains. That's like Molly's story where they were at... It's like Mount Shasta. Oof. We need to be in my mountains, man. That's what... Aliens are like, shit's too flat out here in Ohio.
They were in some kind of valley in Molly's story. I cannot remember what it was.
Yeah.
I know it was bumping.
It's just lights. I can't believe the Hamilton where it's just like at every night there's that red light. I don't know. That sounds interesting. Yeah, it seems like it's set up to be just, I don't want to say traditional because there's nothing traditional about it, but it just feels like an abduction, and it seems like G came down first and then left. Yeah. And then Richie was being hostage experimented on up above longer, and that I don't know if that gave them more opportunity to erase his memory. Which also begs the
question, like, how long was Richie up there, you think?
I don't know. It was an overnight stay.
Well, you think their parents would have noticed? Well, maybe not in the 70s. I don't even know.
It was like a Super 8 UFO.
Super 8. Oh,
it's like this. Does this bit of alien bed bugs?
Does it have the magic fingers?
I don't know. It just feels like that, and I could be entirely wrong. If I ever got abducted, I'd start throwing hands. They probably would.
I respect that.
They probably would do something to make it so you couldn't fight, but maybe
no, I respect the urge.
That's giving aliens too much credit, maybe.
That's what happened to Travis Walton, pretty much. He woke up and he's like, "I'm gonna kill y'all."
Ding ding. I prefer my body to stay on Earth, thanks. But then that makes... Now, this one, I do think it feels like it went up. Although it's not like they were talking about seeing any marks, right? But he was young. But it makes me think of the one episode we were talking about where you were like, what if they got abducted, but it was Betty and Barney. It's like, what if they just didn't leave Earth?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
they didn't leave Earth. But also, I don't know, when I'm picturing throwing space hands, it's like big gloves. It's like sock and boppers. It's like
Let's talk about that spaceship though.
yeah, so do you picture it as a ball of fire or do you picture it as a traditional UFO?
No, I see it just as a ball of literal fire.
And it just imagine that just floating.
No.
They did not
Almost like a firework, really.
It's like before they left, they were like, make sure you spray this on your aircraft. It helps the atmosphere. And they're like, we don't need it. Beep, bop, bop. And then they learned their
they
lesson.
caught on fire.
Yeah, they're like, oh, shit.
I don't think they cared, though.
No, they probably like, looks dope. Look at those kids. I don't know why they can't
Let's
change
get
pitch.
them.
Let's get them.
Let's get Have you ever cheat?
God. But anyway, that story was ridiculous. Do the old switcheroo and start probing them. Oh, jeez. That's more confidence than I think I would have.
That's a pretty high charisma roll for your D&D character. You got to roll 20 on that one.
Do you have any final thoughts on G's abduction?
It's just a great story.
It
well
is.
told, well written.
Yeah. Send us more. Have more creepy encounters, G.
Yeah.
And then send them to us. We get you a thumbs
Good
up.
guy.
Do you think aliens ever disguise their ships?
Yeah.
I'm sure clouds, right?
First episode, remember?
Yeah, we were talking about hologram,
Yeah.
where we made it look like a tree or
Bush.
a bush, yeah. And then obviously Nope with the clouds. Clouds just seems like an obvious one.
Easy cover.
Yeah.
That cloud doesn't move.
I would have never noticed that. I'd love to give myself credit. If I watched a video, maybe. If I'm watching a video on like where it's flying through it, I still don't know if I'd catch that a cloud wasn't moving.
I don't know if I would either.
I'd be like, yeah, look like nothing.
So.
That's they were talking about how the
Oh.
cloud Nope, but it's so ominous because you imagine you walk out, you're in a huge valley, and you just see it, and now you know, like there it is, like oh, it's such a good movie. Yeah, but I think it's entirely possible they could be disguised, or if they're not disguised as something, it's just invisible.
Right.
Yeah.
Just invisible.
The one I saw looked like cloud, but clouds don't fly away quickly into nothing. I had a friend that said he saw one in the clouds. When he was.
Do you remember walking a couple?
Oh yeah,
months ago?
with Ethan.
Yeah. That was really weird.
It looked there was a light that was blinking and it looked like it was going straight up,
Mm-hmm.
but then it disappeared
It just
eventually.
stopped.
Yeah, I don't know. Trippy stuff. I've gotten to see another shooting star. I've seen back-to-back nights that I've been walking at night since my Instagram post or reel or story. I've seen another shooting star and I thought I wasn't going to see one. I was literally almost back at my house. And I must look so strange because it's like I'm wearing all black. It's nighttime. It's super dark out. And if a car comes by and flashes a light at me, I'm just like, oh, ah. But I saw it. And it's just like a faint, like, mwah. I'm just like, and if anybody's that looks out their window, it goes from this guy looking up like this to like, fuck yeah, yeah. It's just like
that sound effect.
it's a little win in my soul when I see a shooting star. That said, yeah, it was a really good story. All right, so let's tear Yaz's to shreds now.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
All right.
Fake.
Yes.
Who puts up curtains?
Not me in college. I'm serious. So I had one towel pinned underneath that, another towel pinned.
And you had a bunch of sticky notes.
I did.
Was that Alex?
That was me
It was
on the
you.
wall.
What did you put on them?
It was a Harry Potter 365-day calendar on the wall.
Jeez. Yeah, and then the Kraken that you made in your bed.
Under my bed?
No, it was in the bed.
In the bed.
And but you were the only person that could.
I was not privy to this.
What is
joke.
the word that I'm looking for?
Tame?
Tame. You're the only person that could tame this. Yeah.
I thought my bed was great. I don't know.
No, it was good for you and the beast. I don't know. It's just that's always what it was. But yeah, so there's the man that she saw between the door frame hinges.
Yeah.
Coughing or heaving.
It was like heaving.
Like like that.
Yeah.
And then the man in the curtain.
Oh, man, the curtain.
The man in
I want to
the
know what the
curtain.
man curtain like specifically looked like.
We'll find out on our interview, which
Yes.
y'all will be able to find out too if you become Patreons.
We're gonna have an interview with Yaz pretty soon. So I'm gonna ask more details about this. I
The
think she's seen
inside
other
scoop.
stuff too. So
Spookies.
it's gonna be a long conversation.
Probably like 20 minutes.
I don't think so.
What are your thoughts on it, Charlie?
It's a pretty crazy story. I mean, we know people that are sensitive. We know of people that are sensitive in many ways, and whether that comes out in one way or another way, it's definitely possible. You're right. You're right about the first one. It's a little bit of an
they're talking about
anomaly.
somebody squatting in the house. Like if it was a real person. That instantly makes it scarier.
Oh my god!
Instantly.
That made my heart stop because like behind us.
Instantly. We are in an attic. We are not squatting here. Somebody squatting at your house is like...
With 5 other people though.
That's like The Boy,
Well,
right? Did you
thankfully-
see that movie with Maggie from The Walking Dead?
No. How's that got to do with squatting?
That's what it is.
What?
That's what it actually is.
The boy's not a ghost?
The boy is the doll, but it's like it's not actually about the doll. There's the boy, the real son. They act like the son is the doll, but the real son is actually this guy who's like living in the walls of the house. He's like a grown up. Spoilers. I think it was 2016.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I thought it was a ghost.
No.
Oh.
There's like this really morbid scene where the parents just put rocks in their pockets, and they hold hands and they just walk out in the ocean.
Oh, that's dumb.
Well, they died.
Did they?
I wouldn't purposefully. He like took the rocks. He's like, peace. That's not the way I would. Drowning just doesn't. But anyway, yeah, it's not a ghost. It's a boy, the boy,
Ugh.
and it's Maggie again, getting casted with an American accent, even though
She's British.
and
Yeah.
it takes place in the UK. So it takes place in because she's supposed
why?
because horror likes to do isolation and
yeah.
discomfort.
Yeah.
So it's taking this American girl and putting her in the middle of nowhere in
did
this
they-
house. But it's funny because like she's known for The Walking Dead, had to do a fake American accent, and she's literally in a British movie. Even it's not a British movie, but
Well,
it
why
takes
couldn't
place.
they just do it in America and make her British then?
Oh, that didn't make sense.
Okay.
There's no water
There's no water in America.
for the parents to
Yeah, not in
Um,
America. Not in the great city of the Twin Lakes.
the Twin Lakes.
I don't know what city that is.
My basement lights keep turning on after I know I've turned them off, and I can only hope it's a ghost and not a human. Yeah, yeah.
I can only hope it's an electrical thing.
Gotta start charging them rent. Having
That's
them pay
scary.
their due. Gotta pay at least utilities.
Oh, well, we got. I don't know. Like, the odds that it didn't hurt the person didn't hurt her for the whole year, and also the other girl too.
Well, if you hurt them, then you make yourself 100% known.
yeah.
So if this person is taking advantage of being there, they might not want to be known.
But you're being seen every night.
I know he's not the best at it.
He's not really good at camo.
Yeah, he's like, they can't see me behind this sheer curtain. This sheer curtain will protect my identity.
Also, the other girl saw the same thing.
Yeah, but the other two didn't. So
Oh, the
maybe
three
there's
didn't.
so
5 girls.
yeah, I wouldn't choose that as my place to squat.
No.
Maybe it's too late. Maybe like he already made it his home, and then they came in. He's like,
He signed the squatter lease with the
Guy-
squatter guy.
Yeah. Oh my God, you got squatter realtors that are secretly leasing to squatters. Oh my God.
The rent is much lower.
The squatter must pay the squatty. Oh man,
boy.
let's get that business up. Let's just find those really, really rich, expensive, huge houses with those old motherfuckers that like. There's probably whole wings of the mansions that they don't even know about. The only people that go in there are
Yeah.
the maids, and you know the maids don't get paid enough to care if there's somebody in there eating a sandwich. They're like,
Yeah.
hey, clean up after yourself, and we Gucci.
Those are the kinds of houses that were in Kirtland.
Yes, and those so that when we start leasing squatting homes, that'll be where we start Kirtland, and then we'll just go straight to Hudson.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Those are regional Ohio cities.
I kind of want to clip it there because we are going to be doing the interview with.
Yeah, I
Yaz.
don't want to go too much farther with that.
Yeah, and I'm curious to see what else she'll say about it, and get her opinion on squatters. Because I wonder if she's thought of that.
Oh, I guarantee she is not.
No, that's scary though. But I hope everybody has a good rest of your evening or day, depending on what part of the world you're in. I was up till 1 a.m. watching my Cavs lose because we forgot how to play offense and because of the refs. And I hate when fans blame the refs.
I forgot.
Yeah, it was a great going from Monday Night Football to the Cavs, and then to no sleep.
What did I do last night?
I don't know. What did you do last night?
What was last night? I don't
Monday.
remember. Oh, I did a bunch of editing.
I was listening to the episode while I was watching the game, actually. I got to prepare Thursday's episode. By Thursday, I mean next Tuesday.
I have to prepare next Thursday's
Santa
episode.
Clauses.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm excited. This is going to be a unique episode. It's not going to be traditional.
Oh, the one you're doing?
Yeah, unless I scrap it and I pick a new topic. So I'm not going to lie. Sometimes people are like, you guys should do this topic, and I'll put it in my notes. And for like months, I won't think about it. Yeah. But sometimes, out of nowhere, I'll be like, it'll be my week to do an episode. And someone will be like, have you heard of this? I'm like, doing it. Like, I'm doing it.
I've done that
like,
as well.
It's like, and I feel bad because there's people that have been waiting on our topics. But sometimes somebody will just hit me.
Sometimes you just got to hit us right.
Yeah, you'll hit me like on a Tuesday or Wednesday right before my episode's due. I'm like, that's it. That's what I'm doing.
I've done that as well. That's happened a couple times for me too.
One was just that way. Who just recommended one? And I was like, I hope they like it because we did it. It was like...
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I know, because it was like, I did it.
Was that me or you? That was you.
It was me. I gotta see which one it was. And when I see it, I'll know. When I see it...
Sorry, let's pull up his Spotify.
It was the Beast of Bray Road.
Oh, yeah.
It was the Beast of Bray Road.
Yes.
Which blew up on YouTube. I have no idea why. Most of our YouTube videos get like 150 views, and this one got like 1,000. It's
cool.
Crazy. Sports and math will never compute.
Hey, I get the math. Also, kind of the sports.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. But anyway, we're gonna hop off. We got a few other things to knock out for the podcast. Thank you everybody for hanging with us. Remember to
brush your teeth.
Brush your teeth. Yeah. All right, everybody, have a great night.